Escape is almost here. It's Escape month. We are so close. So I thought I would do just a rundown of the lineup and share some of my recommendations. And I will do this by stage. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the main stage, which is called the Grimm. This is the stage that's the farthest into the event grounds, and it's also the stage with the biggest production. Insomniac definitely knows how to do some crazy stages. So the Grimm is really cool. Let's start with Friday. They have Above and Beyond and Afrojack, who I think everybody knows. They are who I started listening to when I first got into dance music. Afrojack, he was huge. We saw him so much back in the day. So they're both amazing. I would love to catch both of those sets. Next is Arm & Hammer, which is two guys. They're usually bass, future bass, and bass and hardstyle are not really they're not my thing. Not judging at all. I'm just more of like a house and techno girl. So, but if you're a bass person, there's Arm & Hammer there for you. Next is Jana. So this is a female that is a singer, a songwriter. She plays multiple instruments, and her style is a little more like melodic bass, but she sounds awesome. I have not listened to her too much, but this is a set that I would probably want to check out. Then there's Kayvon. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. This is another bass guy. So again, bass is not my thing, but if it is yours, then Kayvon is here. Kaskade really needs no explaining. I'm pretty sure everybody knows Kaskade. He's like one of my favorites. I will never miss him. I've seen him, I don't even know how many times, but I would still be down to see him. So if by any chance you haven't seen him, don't miss his set. He's always good. Then we have another super talented female, Mariana Bo. She is from Mexico. She's known for playing like big room and house, but she also sometimes busts out a violin during her sets. So she sounds really fun. This is another person that I would see if I was going. I'm still up in the air on if I'm attending or not, but I love big room. I love house. So she caught my eye. I would definitely check her out. Senza, I really don't know too much about. It's another female DJ. And Slander, I think a lot of people know Slander. They actually combined trap, dubstep, and house and named it its own thing called Heaven Trap. So they're not really my style, but if any of those genres are yours, then I know Slander's really popular, so you might want to see them. Next up is Saturday, and first is Armin van Buuren. He is another name that probably all of you guys know already. He's amazing. I really like him. I would probably go see him if I was attending. Next also is DJ Snake. He's another name you guys probably already know. He blends trap, dubstep, hip hop, just a bunch of different things together. But again, those aren't really my taste. I would not really care to see him, but if you guys like that, then he's playing. Next is Ian Asher, who is mostly house music. He's a fairly new name for me. I don't know too much of his music, but since I love house, I would probably go see him. And then Matroda, he's amazing. He's one of my favorites right now. So I would definitely go see him. He is house and a little bit of tech house too. So if that's your thing, don't miss him. He, I don't know. I love his sets. Musubi, if I'm pronouncing that right, is not anyone that I'm familiar with. Shipwreck is another house music duo. So it looks like Saturday night they have a good amount of house music up here on the main stage. Because Chami as well, house, another big name. I've actually seen Chami a couple times and his sets were really fun. And then next is Yetep. I'm not sure if I'm saying that one right either. They're not anybody I'm familiar with. They're again in the bass category. So there you go. To all my bass heads, there's that person. And then there's Zed. I don't know how anyone can't like him. He's one of the OG people. I started raving in 2012 and he was really big at the time. So I have a soft spot for Zed. Again, I will always be down for him. People like Kaskade, Dioro, actually, I have my handful that I will just see anytime, and Zed is one of them. So don't miss him. Okay, so the next stage is the Feeding Ground stage, which is kind of hosted by someone different each night. And Friday night is hosted by Bass Rush. So Friday night is all about bass. Again, this is not the area that I know very much about. It's not a genre that I like very much, but for all you bass heads, Friday night at Feeding Grounds looks like the place to be. And then Saturday night doesn't really specifically say it's hosted by anybody, and this is kind of an interesting mix. I know Mala for sure. He is house, tech house. He comes from Chami's label. I really like him. I would definitely see him if I was there. And Rez is not usually my style, but she just seems fun. And at a Halloween festival, I think I would want to check her out. I feel like that's the place to see her. Next, Emo Night is super throwing me off because I thought they were a event like organizer. I thought they threw parties. I don't know if now they're making music. Not super sure about that. But it's an interesting mix for sure on Saturday night. And now for one of my favorite stages, the Sewer District. It looks like Factory 93 is hosting it both nights. So this is very techno heavy, also tech house. Shalina Manahutu, I would be very curious to check her out. I have not seen her. She is mostly tech house, so she's new to me, and I'm always trying to find like new people at festivals. So I would definitely check her out. Hot Since 82, big name in techno. You guys probably know him if you are fans of techno. Another person I would like to see. Jamie Jones, another awesome person. I feel like Jamie Jones is more in like the house category, but I love his music. I really, really like him a lot. And then there's Loco Dice, which is more on the techno side. I actually saw him play with Marco Carolla here in LA once, and that was fun. That was really, really good. And then Saturday we have Charles D, Green Velvet, who is always good. I've seen him multiple times and he has not disappointed. So if you haven't seen him yet, I would definitely check him out. Lily Palmer, big name in techno. I have not seen her, so she would definitely be on my list of who I would want to see. And then Patrick Topping, just another name that I haven't personally seen, so I would want to see him. Up next is the Sanitarium stage, which is again another stage that's hosted by different groups each night. And Friday night is hosted by BassCon, so again, another stage for all you bass heads. I know people are excited for the Ben Nicky Presents Extreme set. I've also heard some hype over DJ Isaac back to back with Say My Name doing their hardstyle set. So if you're into bass, definitely another stage that you guys will like. And then Saturday night is for us house heads. Woo woo! This is honestly probably the stage and the sets I would be most excited for. CID back to back with Hugel and West End. That is a set I would not miss to save my life. And another B2B I would not want to miss is Matroda and San Pancho. They're gonna be amazing. That's gonna be such a fun set. Also MK, I have seen him multiple times, but he's one of my favorites. He is so fun. He has so many songs that I just like, can sing my ass off to. This whole night, if you're into house, definitely head to this stage. And last but not least is the Wicked Wood stage, which again is hosted by two different groups on Friday and Saturday, but it still seems very bass heavy on both. Friday night is hosted by Lost in Dreams and Saturday night is hosted by Bass Rush. So I'm not going to really go through these too much because I am really no help in the bass or hardstyle category, but here you go. Here's the last stage. If bass and hardstyle are your favorite, then I would definitely look into who is playing over here on Friday and Saturday night. So that's it. I really hope you guys found something here that was helpful. If you did, I would appreciate just a like on this video or even a subscribe to my channel. That would seriously mean the world. I am based here in Los Angeles and just love sharing all things raves and festivals, especially for ones we have in our area. So if you're local, subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much and have fun at Escape. Stay safe, but mostly have fun.